Hey loves, how are you guys doing? I hope, I hope wherever you are having better weather than I am. Now look, I'm not complaining. It's still mildly warm, but, but, the temperature has dropped significantly, and I'm growing quite concerned because you know what? Where I live, I have what do you call it? A 2 month summer. Yes, my summer is just a bump in the road. So if wherever you're watching me from and you are living it up and your sunshine is just blessing you and making you glow from the inside out, I'm not mad at you. Enjoy. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Katrika and it's good to see you guys here. I hope you guys are doing well. And I thought about something on my way back from the mall today. Looking back on some of the struggles that I've had in my life, I realized that if somebody showed up for me and told me that, you know what, Katrika, if you show up and you do the work, you're going to be okay, how much of a difference that would have made for me while I was going through my going through. Get what I mean? So, I want you to know that if you show up and you're present in your life and you do the work, you're going to be okay. And I can tell you that because I've experienced it. I can tell you that because I know. I know when you're in your valley moments, you don't even want to roll up out of the bed. But do what you can and know that if you do the work, you're going to be okay. So, this week, what are we talking about? We are talking about not taking things so personally. Yes, I know, it can be rough. Some of us are very, very thin skinned. Very, very thin skinned. Yes, I used to be one of them people. In my last video, I talked about who cut you, right? And it's basically about, their traumas that we carry from childhood or from whenever, based on our encounters with people in our lives who have harmed us. And a lot of the times, if it's not healed or resolved, it shows up in some very interesting ways. So, this week, I want to talk about, again, not taking things so personally. There are a whole list of things that I can give you guys, but I want to highlight three things. So, I made a little mini note here. So, the first is don't make assumptions. Sometimes, depending on where we're coming from, we can interpret things in a way that is far left field. Like, sometimes we can take things like, oh my, oof, where did that come from? Like, when you're talking to the other person, if you are, you know, if you have the chutzpah to go and confront that person, sometimes it's just our own baggage, our own junk that's coming up to confront us, right? And we make assumptions based on what's going on inside of us, if you get what I mean. So that leads me to my second point, which is ask for clarification. Listen, you ever have you ever had a conversation or been in a conversation with someone and they say something to you and it's like you don't, in that moment, it's either went over your head or you didn't have a good comeback for them. And it's only after they've gone you're like, but wait, what did she just say to me? But by then it's too late. It's too late. You've missed your moment. And let me tell you, that thing will eat away at you. It's happened to me so many times that people have said stuff to me, and in the moment, it's like I'm just like dumbfounded, or I didn't get it. And then after, remember last week I talked about having the exact change for every dollar that came my way? Well, if I don't go and ask for clarification, let me tell you, that thing will burn my insides out, eh? Because I won't be able to let it go. So I'm letting you know, don't do what I used to do. If someone said something to you that has upset you, or you don't even know if that's what truly they meant, just go and ask for clarification. Don't be afraid. Listen, you are in the process, or yes, you're in the process of leveling up, living the kind of life that you want. And there's no space in this new life, okay, for other people to come and impact you like that. So if somebody said something to you, just go up and say, hey, so and so, you remember when you said that, blah, 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 blah? What exactly did you mean? Because I this is how I took it, so I need to know what exactly you meant. Hey, adulting ain't easy, eh? It's hard in these streets being an adult and handling your business and doing things the way that will be of service to you rather than work counterproductive to the goals that you're trying to set up for yourself. So, again, the first one is don't make assumptions. Second, ask for clarification. And the third, my loves, the third is gonna hit. You have to understand who you are and what you bring to the table. What do I mean? You have to know your self-worth. Okay? In my last blog, I talked about don't allow yourself to be measured by someone else's yardstick. And what I mean by that is there always gonna be somebody who want to tell you who you are. There's always gonna be somebody who want to put you in their box, right? But we're not about that life anymore. That was yesterday. Today, no. I define who I am. You define who you are. You don't give that power to no one. But first, in order for you to walk in that confidence, you got to know who you are, boo. You have to know, yo, my name is Katrika, and I am the daughter of the Most High God. I am wonderfully and uniquely made. I am blessed and highly favored. I know who I am. That wasn't always true, mind you. And let me tell you, when it was a it wasn't even a hot mess. It was just a mess. So know who you are. Stop comparing yourselves to other people. Can you imagine if you're comparing yourself to somebody that you only see on social media, or you only see them show up on their best days, and you want to live up to that? No. It's foolery. Yes, I said it. It's foolery. Don't do it. That's not how we are going to get from where we are to where we want to be. So, know who you are. Know your self-worth. Do not compare yourself to anyone else. And let me tell you that, if you didn't already know, is a biblical principle. Let me explain. So if you go to 2 Corinthians 10 verse 12, it says, "For we dare not make ourselves of the number, or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves among themselves are not wise." That's a whole lot of comparing. Read it for yourself. But the gist of it is this: you are your own competition. Do not measure yourself against anyone. Measure yourself against who your creator has called you to be. That's the only measurement that you need. There are people, there are people, there are people who will try and tell you who you are. Reject that. Figure out who you are for yourself. And when you figure that out, then you can walk boldly and with confidence and your chest high. And you said, yes. You can step into any room and know it's going to be okay. So that's it, my loves, for this week. Thank you much for joining me. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, we're going to have a talk. We're going to need to talk. Yes. I hope and pray that you guys are, doing the work that you need to do. And if you're struggling, don't forget to ask for help, seek help. Thanks again for joining me. I will see you in my next video on Sunday. Yes, so far, it's not bad. I'll check back in a month or two and let you know how it's going. But thank you guys again for your support. I appreciate all of you. I will continue to pray for our community and enjoy the rest of your week. Encore une fois, je vous remercie. Thank you, thank you. Des bisous. Prends soin, mes amis. Take care, my friends. And God bless. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.